my crafty friends. I hope you're all well. I've been waiting for about an hour to see you all. I'm a little bit tired today, to say the least. So I was so excited to come and see my friends and say hello to our lovely friends who come every single time I'm live. So thank you so much. If you don't know who I am, my name is Toni and this is the How to Craft Network. And on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock UK time, we always do a deal hunters and we offer best prices, best products and some cheeky steals if you are interested. So that's every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. If you're not a subscriber to our channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. And if you do enjoy the show, make sure you give us the thumbs up as well. Pretty please, this gives us a wider reach and we're growing so fast. It's absolutely wonderful. Now, I do love our Deal Hunter shows. You all absolutely love them. You all say you're not going to spend, but sometimes there is something in the show that you've been waiting for. And the products that are available in the show are not always end of line. I try and bring you things that maybe were out of your reach when they came on launch. Some of the items we have tons of, some of the items we don't have lots of. And I will tell you as we don't go down the counter what we do have and what we don't have. But please do know that whilst you are shopping, you can see we have now put that facility on for you to see, so you can see if it's limited stock, if people have it in their baskets, who's checking out, who's not, and who's enjoying the show. So we've put that facility on there for you so you know exactly what you're doing when you're buying. And also, if you want to add to previous order, if you've got an order already on the box and you want to add to your previous order, just click the drop down box and put add to previous order. Now, I do know that Becky's been in since 5 a.m. this morning working through the orders because we had a week of no orders sent. So she is catching up. So if you do purchase today, make sure you check to see if your orders actually left the building. I think she's got through about 200 orders today, and I think she's got about another 200 to go. So make sure you check if it's there, if it's still there. Make sure you add to previous order. That means you're going to save on your postage and we're going to save on our environment by not putting a van out with an extra envelope when it's unnecessary, right? So you can see we have a whole lineup for you. Some of the items you'll have to wait for the surprises to see what come with. And some of them have some steals and some cheeky offers on there. But equally, if you could share the show, that would be wonderful. We love to share the love of craft and hopefully somebody's going to find something they love today. And if you don't, no great shake. We're here every Wednesday at 1 o'clock and Fridays at 1 o'clock and Mondays at 6 o'clock in the evening as well. So you see quite a lot of me. Now, you're probably looking at me thinking, you had that top on last night. I did, but I only had it on for an hour. So don't judge, okay? Don't judge. I never gave that a thought, actually. When I took it off, I folded it back up and then I thought, actually, it looks like I've had this top on for 2 days. I'm not a scruffy pup, I promise. So let's have a look at some of the items in the show. We do have 2 counters for you all. And as you can see, I have my glasses on so I can now read the screen without squinting. Oh, that was a good one. The glasses look great. Thank you so much. I think because I'm tired as well, I'm suffering from fatigue and Tim is putting his glasses on as well. As you can imagine, a trip to the opticians for me and Tim was very expensive because he needed them as well. Although I will say his eyes are terrible. Mine are okay. It's a bit fizzy without, but his are. And he's deaf as well, so it's all right. Right, come on, let's crack on with the show. Let's do a little bit of a shout out. Maureen, Connie, Amanda, Marilyn, Barbara, Philippa, Amanda's on as well. Amanda Stockham, hope you're well, sweetheart. I hope everyone's well for that matter. The weather is changing. Who's had to put their heating on already? I haven't succumbed yet, but my graphic designers in the office are like, mine's on. I'm like, no. It is quite cold today, but we are expecting a little bit of heat at the weekend. Now, I'll tell you a quick funny story before I go down the counter. Sarah, Funky Fossil's gone to her parents in Spain, right? I hope she's not on. She might not. I haven't seen her name anyway. Anyway, so she's in Spain and she's gone for some sunshine and a bit of a chill out, bit of a relax after the last few months of TV and things like that, right? She sent me a picture this morning. The clouds are black. It's raining. She's got a headache because of the air pressure. I just text back just a few words, expecting a heat wave at the weekend. Guess what? She hasn't replied. She's probably fallen out with me. I love to wind her up, but anyway. See? So funny, right? Saving on the environment, Brenda. I absolutely love that. Everything that I do, it's the first thing that comes to my mind, and that's all down to my son. doing it as a project at school, and then we went and watched him do this presentation, and there were just things on there that me and Tim were blown away by. If we did X, you would do this, and so it's just sort of like rolled out from there. So I'm doing it with my craft brand, and I'm also going to be doing it with my fashion brand as well, as probably most of you know. So let's have a look at the first item. This is cool. Now, I am actually in the right attire for this. I think I could carry this off. Being the 44-year-old woman that I am, I think I could carry this off. Now, this is an art satchel, okay, that doubles up as a wonderful rucksack. Now, it's got the rucksack arms on here. Now, we launched these when we launched all of the pencils and pens from Maya and Himi. If you remember, we were the exclusive brand that did these. Now tons of people are doing them, okay? But let me tell you, you won't get them at the prices you get here at Stamps by Me. We've always been super, super affordable when it's come to these, because we bought thousands in at the time. So you have your sort of shoulder pad system on there. And then it's got the hook system as well, so you can hang it on a hook in a classroom or on like a clothes peg as well. Okay, it has the side handles too. It's very difficult to demonstrate this one. And it has this super, look at the size of this zip. Just look at the size. And basically it opens into an A3 folder wallet. So you can put your artwork, if you know anybody who's going to be sort of like doing that artwork, keeping it straight and things like that. It has the open aperture in there. Frames, mounts, things like that. You can pop that in there too. Tom's got one of these. He's never used it, but he loved it so much, I want one. And he has taken it to school once, but it did look cool. And then on the front here, you have this tube system. So if you have rolled up artwork, you can pop a tube in here. You could put, I don't know if you know anybody who maybe likes to do things that are not arty but need a tube, then you could pop these in here. It has the drawstring panel on here, and then on the front it has the pockets. So maybe you want to put your watercolour pans, your A4 watercolour pad in here to keep it all super straight. This has got zip system in here as well to show you here. So there's one here, there's one here as well, and the whole thing, if you wanted to, can clip shut. So you can have it as a half system too. So it might not be for you as a card maker, but maybe you know somebody who it would be a great gift for. Maybe you've got a grandchild, or maybe you've got a brother or sister that's into art and maybe needs a little bit of a travel system for $29.99. I mean, come on. $29.99. It is such a steal art supply bag, and it can have the you can extend the arms and make them longer or shorter. So $29.99. I'm not going to talk too much about this. We don't have tons of these. These are literally what left. It is quite a trendy bag, absolutely wonderful. So the item number for this one, 250222AG. All the items are linked below the show, so whether you're watching on mytelly.com, if you're watching on the website, if you're watching YouTube, or if you're watching Facebook, as a collective, we normally have 200 people watching plus, okay? So the best way to shop, if you like any items, you can scan the code on the TV. That's a quick shop fix for you all, so you get all of the items. If you're watching on the website, you can see the items below, or you can just wait for me to give you the code as we go. If you like something and you love it a lot, check it out, because obviously you can add to previous order, because if it's sat in your basket and somebody else checks out, they're going to steal it. So if you love it, check it out. If it's sat in your basket and you're a little bit carefree and you're not bothered whether somebody takes it, somebody doesn't, it's at a great price. If somebody steals it, it's no great shake, then that's fine. But if you love it, check it out, okay? So item number 250222AG for that one. Now, I do try and give you a great mix in our sale shows every week. And next week, I'm hoping to do a £10 and under, okay? Not sure what that looks like, but I'm trying to do things for everybody's budget. Everybody's budget. And this is a great one as well. So this one's £10. I've also popped in some Stickles glitter glue. The colour might vary, but I've popped it in regardless. So this one is your Imala Friend Like You. Now, these are normally $17.99. I'll show you the stamp here. So it's cute if you love your pets and animals, or you know somebody who's got this type of dog, then this stamp set's totally got you covered. So everyone should have a friend like you. Congratulations, home is where the dog is, right? We all love our animals. Too nice, too nice. But equally stamped in black, it looks awesome. But if you do want to colour and play around with some texture and some layers, you can colour them up, and that's wonderful. And it's £10. If you are in the club, you get the extra 5% discount. So if you're not a club member, I do encourage you to join the club, and I'll tell you why in a few moments. But if you have already purchased from us, you're also going to get all of those extra discounts, whether it be 5%, 10%, 20%, whatever it may be, you're going to get those extra discounts. So if you have 20% off this, it's £8. £8, you couldn't make it up. But if you are in the club, you get the extra 5 as well. So I'm just going to move down. So that item number for this one is 231122 Delta. 231122 Delta. Now, before I go on to the next item, I do want to touch on our club, because I've been saying on a few occasions now about my club members are going to be further rewarded for joining our club and investing in Stamps by Me. That is still coming. So if you are a club member, you are absolutely safe. Just sit back, kick your heels. I have something awesome coming for you for being a club member. But if you do want to become a club member, it's £15 for the year. You get the extra 5% discount, and then you get the extra discounts when we do things for just our club members. And there's one more thing to come for you all, which I've been talking about a little bit, but we'll touch on it as soon as it goes live. So the encouragement is to join our club as well. Now, moving down the counter, this is where it gets a little bit exciting, because these are the types of things where we don't have tons of them, okay? What we have is what we have, but I like to give you treats as well. So this one, Kind Friends, is a beautiful, beautiful die set. So it's just because Kind Friend and Good Vibes, and they mat and layer on top of each other, giving you the most intricate and delicate sentiment designs on there. So 6 pieces, and this is normally £19.99, okay? Now, it still is £19.99, and I can already see it's got a sellout risk on there. None of you know what you're getting free. Okay, so who's buying before I've even shown you? You all know that I give some good deals, right? So with this one, I thought, you know what, wouldn't it be good to add our best-selling mounts? So I've popped in 2 sets of mounts. So I've popped this one in here. So this one is your changing seasons. You loved this. You loved it. Then we have In the Countryside. So you're getting these on top of this die, okay? And I've also popped in one of our incredible craft coloured card scrapbooking albums with the ribbon closure. Now, the value of this is £30 on top. £30 free if you wanted to buy Kind Friends die set. So the item number for this one, 310322. So if you had your eye on that die set, look at all the goodness you're going to get just for sitting tight and waiting to see if it ever came. Not everything comes in our deal hunters. I appreciate that. But isn't it nice when you do get a little bit of a treat or a little bit of a steal? We all love a bargain, right? And do you know as well, I'm just going to move down and tell you a little story, because I like the stories as well. But I was waiting for a pair of trousers to go live on a specific website. I am a tall girl, right? But I've seen these trousers and I really wanted them, really, really wanted them. And I was waiting for them to go live. They went live at 8 a.m. yesterday morning. And as I went to buy them, it said, oh, if you sign up for the newsletter, you get extra 10% out. So I came out to go and sign because I'm tight. I like to save money. I went out to sign for the newsletter to get the code to get the 10% off my first purchase. I went back in and they sold out. Like moments. Although I have to say, I don't think they had a lot of stock. They were extra tall. They were a longer leg. Don't think that. I was absolutely gutted, absolutely gutted, to the point where I nearly emailed the company. I thought, do you know what? If they had any, they'd be loaded. So they don't have any. So I signed up for the newsletter. I got my 10%, and I'm now on the notify me when it comes back in stock. Like here, right? Waiting for your glitter and glue. Oh, so frustrating, because I'm tall, and the trousers that are on this website are generally small, and they don't do a large stock of tall. So I was gutted. But anyway, I'll walk around in my pants and vest for the next month. I don't care. So moving on. I did have some good jokes for you all and all, because Tom has given me some good jokes, but I've forgotten them all because I'm tired. So I have a coffee as well to keep me going. So let's have a look at this one. This is nice. So this is perfectly pressed. This is a 6x6 3D embossing folder. You all love this. You can see from the grayscale image there, the design. The item number for this one is 190121C. Now, if you buy this one, I'm going to send you another one free. This one. And this is the Idyllic Iris. Beautiful up the side of your card blank. Absolutely Gorgeous. You can watercolour these. Now, one of these is normally £9.99. This one, well, they're both £9.99 normally, but today you get them both for £12.99. I don't want you thinking that £12.99 is the regular price for one. They're normally £9.99. But today, for £12.99, you get both of those 6x6 embossing folders. Now, they're showing limited stock already. I know you like our embossing folders. So the code for this one is 190121C. 190121C for those two for £12.99. And if you've got your discounts, you're getting a tenner less. Okay, you don't need me to do the maths for you all. And I sometimes don't like talking about the discounts because you're all at different stages. But having little nuggets and price points like these in these style of shows enables you to boost up your points to get those extra savings, doesn't it? So the more you buy, the more points you get. And I think we're the only point system that actually do give back. So when you get to 20%, you then get free postage. So there's a whole host of different variations for you all. Now, this is a steal. Let's move this over. Absolute steal. So, over 37 of you have this in your cart. Now, I don't think I've even got 37 of this. I think I've got 30. Get my glasses off a second. I think I've got 30. So, look at you. You've all got it in your cart and none of you know what you're getting. So, this is a collection of stencils, right? I've put it on at £10. Bearing in mind our stencils are £7.99 each. So, if you buy this one, you're going to get another one, another one, another one, another one, and another one for £10. I mean, come on. If you like stenciling for £10, £8 if you have those discounts, you have a variation. So you might get different designs, but you will get the total sum of 7 stencils. So let me show you. 1, 2. You can see that's actually been £5. So let's say if they were all £5, it's nearly £40 worth of stencils for less than £10. So 2, 3. Oh, what a surprise. It's jumped up to 48 people in the cart. 4, 5. Hang on a minute. Let me just count again. 1. Is it 6 or 7? Let's make sure I tell you right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 6 stencils for £10. I'm going to move on because there's more in baskets than we've actually got. That is an absolute steal. Now, the next one I want to talk about, because I have a full counter over the other side too, is this one. This one's a beauty, right? Okay, so this was our stamps and dies, and it's that lovely clock with that elegant sort of script, very arty, add a bit of colour in the background, you know, watercolour, use the die cut. You can use the die cuts to enhance and pull out some of the detail. The die goes around the whole sort of cog system, the floral system, the bird. You get 2 stamps in here. Let me show you. Just 1 second. Let me just move my details here so I know what I'm reading. So this is £35.98. So there's your dies. So the bird, the cogs, the exterior of the florals, then the stamp. 2 stamps, A6 stamps. So you get that beautiful script with the birds and the clock with the birds and the florals. So this is normally £35.98. I've reduced it already. I've taken, oh, it's gone, £10 off. Let me just show you though, because I still like to show you what you get for purchasing that. So for £25 with that £10 saving anyway, you're going to get the You Are So Lovely embellishment pack. Now you can't even buy this on the website. You Are So Lovely embellishment pack and the You Are So Lovely stamp as well. So this one in itself is £20 free. So we'll move on. So item code for that, if any bounce back, if anybody wants to write it down, 300523D. Let's move over to the other side and let's have a slurp of our coffee. Don't worry if you liked that. We have more savings in the show. Look at these. Lots of goodness hidden behind here for you all. Connie's just been shopping. Karen says, I love Maya watercolours. Me too, Karen. I have all of my pencils and my posh. It's the only thing I really do these days, guys, is colour, paint. I don't really make cards as such. I've lost my mojo in that sense a little bit, although I do it for demonstrations and demos on TV and in studio. When I'm actually wanting to do it myself, I want to pick up a brush or a pen or a pencil. Isn't it crazy how we all sort of like find something we love and then you never know, I'll move back onto cards, or maybe my mini albums again, you know, making the albums and gift cards. And I don't know what we're like. We are a strange bunch, us crafters, aren't we? Right. Now, this is limited stock as well. Okay, let's move fast on this one. So with this particular one, Wistful Charm. Now, if you're topping up on your paper pad, let me show you. I mean, you just need to see the price straight away. $12.99. Now, Wistful Charm is so beautiful, very vintage, cuttability, snippability, backgrounds, absolutely wonderful. The lace borders, the intricate words, the frames, the distressed wood, the music notes in there. So this is 7x7, 12 designs, 36 pages. It's a bulky one. Okay, so 36 pages, that's 200 GSM. Now, this is $12.99, the pad on its own. So if you're wanting to top up, brilliant, $12.99, off you go. But what if I said to you, I'm going to throw in our incredible vellum to match? Now, if this isn't a game changer, I don't know what is. Let me show you. I'm just going to grab some paper from here. So let's just pop it on here. So you're going to get a pack of the matching vellums with the script and the gold. And the gold. Oh, let's just show you another colour. So you're going to get the packs of vellum as well. Excuse me. Absolutely beautiful. These ones are 7x7 as well. You get a whole plethora of like vintage colours, the coffees, the blues, the greens. And the wonderful sort of like dark coffee colours in there as well. So you're going to get the full, you buy the pad, you'll get the vellum pack free. I just love giving stuff away, right? I am trying to make a little bit of space as well, so it's very helpful. So if you buy this one at $12.99, 140623 Bravo, you're going to get the matching Wistful Charm vellum, and I'm also going to pop in a trio of embossing powders. Now, the embossing powders colours may vary. Now, let me tell you, these are £12. Just this. So if you're thinking, oh, that's a steal, it is a steal. There's no hidden agenda, that it is absolutely a steal. So the item number for that one is it's gone. Thank you, 140623B. So you get all of that lovely goodness. Now, if you can share the show, that would be wonderful. I hope there's some left for our lovely ladies and gentlemen that have to go to work every day. I get it in the neck. I do get those messages. Why is there never note left? Why is there never note left? So let's move on to this one. The code for this one, oh, that's that one. Right, get rid of that. So the next one on the counter, I know you all love and appreciate our sales. I know you do, and that's why I come back every week. Sometimes I have half a counter, sometimes I have 2 counters. Today we've got 2, which is wonderful. And I probably will run out of stock at some point, but we'll keep going until we'll see what happens. So the next item is this incredible A5 silhouette frame stamp. Now, this one is those 2 frames with that lovely fern and then the leaves on there. And then you have the cascade of trees in there, magical moments and daydreamers. This one's $18.99, okay? So if you buy the $18.99, I'm going to pop in this 8x8 delicate flora paper pad. Now, I'm going to show you this for free. I'll go through it. I'm going to pop in a stencil for free. And I'm also going to pop in a glue for free, okay? Let me show you these papers. Now, these papers are $14.99. Double-sided. Exquisite colours. Exquisite. Absolutely beautiful. If you love your paper, card making, memory album making, this is beautiful. And again, of a great quality, uncoated. So the stamp, what, 260723 Foxtrot for this one. If you're watching for the first time and you are a newbie, you're thinking, well, how do I get the free stuff? How does that happen? We deal with it for you. You buy this, we look after everything else for you, okay? It's just a simpler way for us to manage it. So you get the paper pad, the stencil, and the glue, if you purchase that one. Right, moving down the counter. Next. Woohoo! Right, I've got a cute little stencil here. This one's quite a big one, actually. 7 by 7. So this is Geo Circles. Very generic, this one. Great for masculine cards. 210223G. $7.99. I told you our stencils were $7.99 and you're getting all of those over the other side for 10. Who does the maths? Who did the show? Tim's shaking his head at me. I'm only joking, he's not really. So this is sell-out risk already. So if you buy the Geo Circles at $7.99, I'm going to pop in a Distress ink. Colour may vary. It'll be brand new though. A Distress ink. Now you all know these are $7.99 on their own right. So I'll send you a Distress ink of a new colour. And I'll also send you a set of Pearlywinks sparkle sprays. Set of 3. Now, these are $12.99. This is $7.99. Get that all for £8. And if you've got your 20% off or your 5% off and you're adding it to previous order, I tell you what, I'll come and deliver it and make the cards for you. Oh, 21023G. Okay, so that's that one. Has anybody got a favourite so far? Question. If we order from HTTN, do we automatically get the free... Sorry, Tim. Get the free bits. Yes, Snuffy Snoo. Great name, by the way. Yes, darling. You just purchase what I'm showing you at the front and we send the rest for you. Don't worry about it. Ordered. Absolutely gorgeous. Good afternoon, says Anne. Maureen Pollard's replied also. Snuffy Snoo. Yes, you do. Snuffy Snoo. What a great name. Right, moving on. So this one's quite a different one for you all. So we've got art bags, we've got embossing folders, dies, a stencil collection, embossing powders, papers, sketchbook. So if you all watch Karen off my design team, right, have you seen her journaling? So basically she sticks and stamps onto pages and does all of her journaling. This is also sell-out risk, by the way. And she decorates each page, sprays, colours, stencils. There's a massive one, isn't it? Stencils. Stenciling onto the card and then adding embellishment on top, stamping on top, colouring on top. These are those sort of albums that you can do it in. So this is a Sakura one, wonderful quality. We all know the quality here. And it's a Sakura sketchbook. And it's a landscape one as well, which is wonderful. So you can have it portrait or landscape. It has the elasticated closure on there to keep it totally flat if you are using water on the pages as well. So if you buy this one at $15.99, I'm going to put some watercolour pens in. So you're good to go. Straight off the bat, watercolour pens to go. And I'm also going to pop in the gold marker as well. Let me just see. So this is Sakura as well. I mean, I'm giving you a great deal here. So a gold Sakura pen as well. So if you want to edge the pages, edge around flowers, you can do that too. So all you need to do is buy this sketchbook, item number 241120, $15.99 for the book. And then we'll send you a set of watercolour pens and the gold pen to outline your flowers, edge your pages, put those details in, put centres in the spots of your flowers and things like that. So item number 241120 for that one. Moving on. Nearly at the end, guys. Thank you. You're all very welcome. Question. Have the lamination dressers sold out? I think they are currently out of stock, so you need to hit the notify me button. We do have some more for you all, though, coming soon. So, next one's a great deal too. This is a steal. The next two are absolute steal breakers, okay? Now, I have item number. Let's try it. If you have this, if I give you a code, because Tim's saying he doesn't have it. So if I give you this code, 2710 22 Charlie. Does it bring up this? Somebody have a look for me, please. At home. So basically, this stamp set here, which is called Classic Frame, A5 stamp set, okay? If you purchase this one today, and I think I have reduced it too, I'm going to send you all this goodness, right? This is an absolute steal, okay? So if you purchase this one, I've already reduced this. I might have reduced this to £10. I'm not sure. Somebody tell me. I'm going to send you a free paper pad, $12.99. I'm going to send you an embossing folder, $9.99, with that beautiful floral detail in there. So pretty, both. And some of our eco-friendly, super fine, ultra fine glitter. Better on the environment, guys, right? Absolutely. So media glitter, and it has a touch of green under there, so it's perfect for your Christmas cards if you want to. So if you've not tried our eco glitter, it is wonderful. We do it in a smaller sized pot because it is ultra fine, and a little goes a long, long way. So if you can't find this one, I'll sort this out when we've gone off air. Don't worry about it, but I think I reduced this stamp to £10 or $12, and you get all of that goodness absolutely free. So £30 worth of product absolutely free if you purchase this classic frame stamp today. And I believe the code is what I said it was, but do double check. You can put the name into the website as well if you wanted to. So, basket builder. We like a basket builder, right? Now, most of you have probably got this. These are from a long time ago, and these are what we've got left. So, we have a stamp and a die. Now, the die doesn't go around the stamp. They are both independent, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay? They're great. So, the item number for this one is 040924 Alpha. I believe this one is selling super fast, and it's £8 for both. This is your basket builder. If you've bought anything else, add this to your basket, okay? £8 for both, £4 each. Okay, so let's show you the stamp first of all. So you get the geometric floral type style. Now, think about building your own flowers this 4 times, okay? I think we sold 1,000 of these at launch 4 years ago. And these are just some that we've found from one of the boxes from when we've been clearing through our Port Sunlight products. So we have the stamp, okay? Then we have the die. All for £8. Now, if you've got 20% off that, your 5% club, well, you might as well just ask me to just give you it, right? And then you have a die set as well. So if you want to do them in the mirror boards, the sparkles, white cardstock, paint them up. There we go. I put it on at 8. There's 33 of you got this in your basket. So here's the dies. Look at these. So they mimic the stamps, but they don't cut out the stamps, if that makes sense. They're independent on their own, okay? So you get both A5 systems for £8. Absolute steal. This is your basket builder. I always have a basket builder at the end of the show, okay? The code for this is 040924 Alpha. Now, there's 41 of you got this in your baskets. I don't suspect that's going to be around for very long at all. So, what's your favourite from the show? Carol says she can't get to the website. Just refresh your page or just reset your browsing history, sweetheart. It'll be there. Oh, website's crashed. No, it hasn't. My website doesn't crash. It don't crash. I'm coming into the middle now. Got the best website in the world. Come on, come on. So what's your favourite out of all of those? What have you bought? Let me know what you've bought. If I was buying today and I was sat at home like you are, and I didn't have any of the products, because obviously I've got them all. I've not used some of them, but I have got them all if I wanted to. I would probably go for the bag, the art bag. If it's left, if there's any left, the definitely art bag, because if you can use it for like airport, under your chair, aeroplane, overnight bag, whatever you want to, if you wanted to. I'd go for that. I'd go for the 6 stencils for £10, because I love a steal. And then I'd probably go for the basket builder, because I love another deal. So I would have spent 30, 40, 48 quid minus my discounts. I'd have spent about £35 today. That is brilliant, right? 35 quid. Can't beat. So there we go. So keep checking. Question. A previous show you mentioned something about a new magazine coming out. Could you tell us anything about that? So the second magazine is our bookazine. We launched the first one. We have done the second, and that will be coming in the up and coming month or so. So we have bookazine number 2. So yes, Julie says she's got Wistful Charm, Wistful Papers and Vellums. Very nice. It looks like you've all treated yourself to something cheeky, which is wonderful. So that is the Deal Hunters Day. I will pop it in the newsletter, but if you can share, tell your friends, maybe they might want a little steal of some form. And I do hope that you've been able to add to your previous order to save on extra pennies too. Like I say, Becky is working through them. If you are waiting for orders from Crit and Craft from our bank holiday show, they are being dispatched as we speak as well. Simon and Kath are working on those. I'm helping too, and Tim is helping. So hopefully we should have all of the orders out of the door by Friday, fingers crossed. We're all working really hard to get them out for you all. So that's it, and everybody's happy. I like happy, we like happy. I do have to say though, after today, we're going home. We're having a little cheeky takeout today because we said we couldn't be bothered to cook. We're having an early night and then ready to fight the world again tomorrow. So whatever you're doing, have a great afternoon, stay cosy, stay with your family, reconnect with your friends if you need to, show your crafty makes, and don't forget to share your makes in our Eureka fan page too. And I will catch you all on Friday for a brand new one-day special. I'll see you all later. Take care, guys. Bye.